Hi, in this lesson we're going to talk about autosave and save a copy. We have this workbook open and it has not been saved yet. If you look up here at the top, you'll see it says Book 1. Now yes, you could name a workbook Book 1. That's not particularly interesting or informative, but if you see Book 1, that's usually a good indicator that the document hasn't been saved. We also see to the left AutoSave, and it's grayed out and it says off. Now AutoSave automatically saves any changes you make to a document, but in order to use AutoSave, the document has to be saved to your OneDrive. So you say to yourself, well, that sounds pretty good. Let's turn on AutoSave. So you click on this button and this pops up. How do I turn on AutoSave? Just upload the file and we'll save your changes as they happen. And you see it shows me the two OneDrive accounts that I have connected to this computer. Now, I'm not going to go ahead and do it this way. What I'm going to do instead is take us to File and come down to Save As. And once we click Save As, of course, we see all of our options here. And we have our two OneDrive accounts. I'm going to save to my work OneDrive, and I will save it here in the folder called Excel 365. And I'm just going to call this Recent Sales and click Save. And when we go back, look at that. AutoSave turned on by itself. So now any changes I make to this document are going to be saved automatically. In the past, I would have had to click the Save button or go to File and Save, which we now see is Save a Copy because AutoSave is on. Now, speaking of Save a Copy, let's talk about that. I want to save a copy of this document to my computer locally. So I'm going to click on File, and you see I no longer have Save and Save As. I have Save a Copy. When you save to OneDrive, that's what's going to happen. You're going to get the Save a Copy option because you no longer have to save as you make changes. We're going to save a copy, and I'll click this PC. And let me see. Let's go to my C drive, and I have a folder called Other, and I'm going to save it there. And look at that. Now, recent sales locally, AutoSave is off because I saved it locally, and if I try to change it to turn it on, it says I got to save it to OneDrive. So now you know a little bit more about AutoSave and Save a Copy. But that's it for this lesson. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.